Yo, what is up, you guys? My name is SFM, and welcome back to Reaction Time Week Thingy-mabobber Doober Dobber Dealy. Anyway, this episode we're going to be doing more Source Filmmaker because that was fun and I enjoyed that. This one is Source Filmmaker Creepypasta stuff. All right, I figured, why the hell not? Okay, it's past Pooptober. I know it's close to the holiday season. It's close to Christmas and Hanukkah and all that good stuff and the new year. Hopefully 2021 is going to be better than 2020 because 2020 turned out to be a shit year, I will say. It's really weird. I've noticed that most odd years turn out to be shit years. This was an even year. It turned out to be a shit year. So it was really fucking weird. Anyway, we're going to jump into this. This is called the Siren from NecrocephSFM. I don't know. I can't pronounce it. It's in the description down below. So go check them out yourself and let me know what you think. So, without further ado, here we go.
If fighting is sure to result in victory, then you must fight. Sun Tzu said that, and I'd say he knows a little more about fighting than you do, pal, because he invented it, and then he perfected it so that no living man could best him in the ring of honor.
Nah.
To the left! Maggots! Right out! Right out! Go! Go! Go!
Yeah. Oi, you phony scoundrel! I'm gonna plant one right between your eyes, you punter! That'll bloody do.
God!
Come on! Yes!
That was cool. That was really cool. That was really good. Animated by NecrocephSFM. It was really cool. That was really neat. So go check him out. He's in the description down below. I got one more I want to see, and then we'll be right back. So I'll see you guys in just a second. All right, you guys. This episode's going to be SFM Creepypasta Slenderman. I like Slenderman stuff. This one's from Dnbray. D-N-B-R-A-Y. So it's a horror story from Creepypasta. The story editor wrote himself. Thanks to Derpy Doom Guy for fixing it for him. Nice, dude. Nice throwing out to other YouTubers, homie. Anyway, I'm going to jump over and we're going to check this out. So, without further ado, here we go. Slenderman.
The following is a reenactment of footage found in the camera of a man who was lost in a forest. In the unedited footage, the man repeatedly mentions a mysterious entity. The man with no face. What? Where am I? I had woken up in this mysterious forest. The only thing I remembered before awakening was falling asleep at my home. There was a full moon illuminating the surrounding environment. I first discovered a camera right next to me, one that I don't recall possessing. I thought it was best to keep the camera and potentially show it to the police in case they could find the original owner. When I looked around, it was a continuous maze of trees in all directions. I couldn't see anything beyond them. I knew there was no way out, unless I went through the forest. After about 10 minutes of walking, I approached a car. I envisioned the vehicle to be my ticket out of here, but as I got closer, I saw that it was a total wreck. However, there appeared to be a piece of paper on top of it. It had a passage that made no sense, but it also had a drawing of a tree and a human-like figure standing near it. As I was examining the paper, I heard what sounded like a twig snapping. I looked around and shouted, "Hello?" There was no reply, so I assumed the noise to be an animal. Then, out of the corner of my eye, I saw a human-like figure, one similar to the drawing. "Hello there, do you have any idea where I might be?" The figure just stood there. After getting closer, every ounce of my body was consumed with fear. The figure had no face at all. It was just pure white, and it was wearing a suit. What the hell is that? I didn't stay to find out, and I ran through the forest in a desperate effort to escape him. After a few minutes of running, I stopped and looked behind me to make sure I lost him. I couldn't see him anywhere, so I breathed a sign of relief and continued walking. I hoped that I would find civilization sometime soon. I had been walking continuously, and the forest was starting to feel like a prison. Just when I was about to give up hope, I saw what appeared to be a tanker truck. I thought there would be people nearby, but as I got closer, the tanker turned out to be completely abandoned. But I did find another piece of paper. I was starting to think somebody else had been here before me, and left the pages to warn travellers of potential dangers ahead. This page simply said, "Help me," in large letters, which sent more chills through my body. Suddenly, I heard another rustling sound. I was terrified to look behind me out of fear, but my curiosity to see what had been following me convinced me to turn around. And there it was. That creature just stood there, like it was the first time I saw it. It looked almost motionless, never moving. The creature with the white face and suit was standing before me, appearing motionless like it did before. "Who are you? What do you want with me?" It just stood there, silent as can be. I knew I had to somehow get away from this thing, so I once again began running, hoping if I got out of this forest, that it would leave me alone. I made a mad dash through the forest, hoping to outrun the mysterious being, and to hopefully escape this maze-like prison. As I was running, I spotted a distant light, and I thought I finally found a working car, or a road. However, it just came to a small opening with more trees on each side. I walked through the opening to find various roadwork signs set in a circle, with another piece of paper in the middle. I wanted to escape this mysterious place, but my curiosity got the better of me. When I looked at the page, it said, "Always watchers, no eyes." Then I heard that rustling sound again, closer than ever before, but something was different. There was the sound of footsteps approaching, closer and closer, until it was right behind me. I was terrified and hesitated to see who had followed me. I was hoping it was a person, but as I turned around, my worst fear came true. No! The recording comes to an abrupt end in the midst of terrified screaming. When the footage was eventually given to the police, they had never seen anything like it, and were able to track down the forest in the video. They carried out a search of the area, but were unable to find any trace of the man nor the pages observed in the footage. They just seemed to vanish. A few investigators said that they had heard other stories eerily matching what happened to the missing man. The same creature had been reported many times before, and people started to refer to this mysterious creature as the Slenderman.
Dun, 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 dun. That was actually really well done. The critique I have is when he's reading it, you can tell he's probably reading it in a soundproof room, and it seems like he's trying to be quiet while he's reading it, so he's probably recording when everyone else is sleeping. I've done that before myself. A lot of other YouTubers have done that before. So they're trying to be quiet to be nice to the people in the house with them so they don't wake them up. But that's still good nonetheless. That's still really good. It's way better than any Source Filmmaker stuff I've ever created. I've dabbled in Source Filmmaker. One of these days might actually make something interesting, but I'm not going to make no promises of that because, well, I know how I am with stuff like that. So I'm going to go into this episode here. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, feel free to hit the thumbs up button. You're going to go check out Dnbray and the other guy that I still cannot pronounce in the other video that I watched for this episode. Description's going to be, or it's going to be in the description down below, so you guys can check them out, see what else they do. So, if you like the video, again, hit the thumbs up button. Greatly appreciate that. If you're new to the channel, welcome. We do this every single month. We do this at the beginning of every month to start off the month for a new month. So we do reaction videos, and I have fun reacting to stuff that either you guys suggest to me, you guys do, or anything like that. I might do a random subscriber this month, so if you want to put your hat in the ring, feel free to do that. If you guys want to do that, we'll do something like that. If you guys want me to react to something you guys did, feel free to let me know. I'll write all your names down. I'll put it in a deal, and we'll do a drawing on one of the videos, and then we will react to one of their videos in a future episode. So that sounds like fun. That sounds like something interesting to do. So anyway, all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, pardon me, I'll see you in the next video. Hey, and peace out.